Kyrie, congratulations. We just talked to Rachel Nichols, who said you mentioned to her you knew I was going to respond. How do you describe the wait from Wednesday night until tonight, and how you spent those hours thinking about tonight?
Well, appreciate you having me on your show, Scott.
It's a pleasure.
And you know, I didn't want to have any emotional carryover from Game 3. It was a do-or-die game. Didn't come out on the successful side, but we have a resilient group, and we understand how important it is, you know, to finally just settle into the finals. And I think we did a great job of that tonight. Collectively, we were clicking, and you know, guys were making shots, so that helped. And you know, our defensive pressure and physicality was definitely unmatched. So we felt good, but obviously, it's no time to celebrate or be satisfied. We're still down 3-1. We understand that we still have a steep hill to climb.
Yeah, this is what's the old saying? The journey of a million miles begins with a single step, and you took that first step. What has to happen collectively to take the second and then potentially the third and/or fourth steps?
Well, we got to make our flight tomorrow, and then you know, go into Oakland with the same mentality. You know, if we had our veterans just really settle in tonight, and I was so proud of them. And you know, obviously we have, you know, some juggernauts on our team that we can rely on. But coming out, we just wanted to be aggressive, set the tone on a defensive end. And then, you know, after we got this win, you know, I'm looking around and I'm telling all my teammates that the focus level has to be an even higher level, and it has to be even sharper when we're getting on this flight tomorrow. So we're going to be ready, and I know, you know, the Warriors will be 10 times ready, but we got to go in there with the mindset that we want to come back home.
We're a long way up here in Connecticut from being in the building, but I mean, we got some big screen TVs, and it certainly looked like it was a physical, and you referenced it was a physical game. It felt like things ramped up a notch. Yeah. How would you describe what it was like on the floor as opposed to the other games?
Well, when basketball is played that way, you know, obviously you don't want anyone getting hurt, but you know, there's going to be some talking out there, and we understood, you know, what those guys wanted to accomplish tonight, but you know, we weren't going to allow it to happen on our home floor. You know, they were talking for the last few days about, you know, it'd be satisfying and how important it is, but it was even more important for us to get off to a good start and come home in front of our friends and get a win. So going up to Oakland, we understand it's going to be an even bigger challenge that we'll be prepared for. So all that talk and stuff, that is part of the game. It makes basketball just that much more fun and much more beautiful when it's played the right way and guys respond after that.
Obviously, the personnel is different, but you've done this 3-1 bit before. What's the value in having that sort of that knowledge that, all right, well, we've climbed that hill?
Well, we definitely have some veteran leadership here that we can rely on, including myself, that we've been in this position. We understand that they're definitely not going to fold, and neither are we. And they have to come take it. They have to come take this championship from us. And every single possession, every moment counts, and we need to relish in that. And we did a great job of just continuing to have consistency on that end, of just living in every moment and just dominating it.
Look, this is the biggest stage in this sport, and the stakes are understood. But when you're out there in that moment and you're performing at this level, can you divorce yourself from what's on the line and just take the joy and the kid that you grew up wanting to do this? I mean, can you allow yourself to enjoy those moments?
Personally, no. There's no time to really enjoy them. There's still a goal at hand. There's still things that we want to accomplish. There's things that we can still do better. So, you know, after the mission is completed, then there's some joy and some happiness. But until then, we need to be razor sharp, and we need to go out there with the mindset that they need to come take it from us. So we need to hit first, and the intensity that we had tonight, we need to bring it up to Oakland.
Anything you feel like personally you can tidy up? I mean, I'm looking at the stat sheet, and there's nothing that's obvious. But I mean, look, you don't get to be where you are without taking a real critical lens to yourself. Anything you feel like you need to be better at?
Just demanding more. That's all. Demanding more on myself, demanding more on my teammates, putting myself in a great position as well as my teammates, and dominating every possession that I can on both ends of the floor. And if we do that, then I feel really good in our place when we go up to Oakland and then, you know, force a Game 6.
All right. Just the last quick thought. Just compare for me the mood as you leave the building and get to the car and drive home tonight as opposed to Wednesday.
More to go. The job isn't finished.
Understood. I'm not asking you to throw yourself a party. I'm just curious what the ride home is going to be like, man. Kyrie, thanks so much for the time. I appreciate you joining me always. All right, be well. Congrats.